Hi, everybody. Welcome to episode number 6 of the Two Fricks podcast. I'm V.
Number
This is Toby
6.
over here.
Hi, that's me. I'm Toby.
Yeah, man.
That's me. Hello. Wait, I didn't do the. I didn't.
What?
This is 6.
6.
Okay, yeah. I got to keep it strong. I got to keep it going. This is number 6, not number 5. Okay, sorry.
Indeed.
I'll
I'll accidentally upload the wrong one too. Sometimes I'll be like, oh hold on.
But we found this really nice. If you're on the Spotify version, if you head over to the YouTube version, there's a really nice campfire world that we're in right now, and it looks beautiful. So come over to the YouTube.
Anybody who doesn't know, we actually record our podcast here in VR chat.
True,
so
I guess we never said that.
We never talk about it, but yeah, we do. We record all our podcasts here in VR chat, and if you pop over to our YouTube, just youtube.com/2fricks. Is it Two Fricks podcast or just Two Fricks? I can't remember.
I actually don't know.
So if you pop over there and give us a subscribe, we would really appreciate that a lot.
Yeah, it is because we've been actually doing some really nice worlds. We've been world hopping and finding worlds. So for Halloween and fall and stuff, we looking at fall worlds and spooky worlds. And right now we're in a really nice campfire world. So come check it out. It's nice. Come sit in the campfire with us. Who doesn't like a nice campfire, right? We do not have marshmallows though. Or
that's a damn shame.
Yeah, that's you can't have a campfire without s'mores. You can't.
No.
No.
So hot dogs, right?
Yeah,
I
hot dogs.
hate hot dogs. I hate hot dogs, like with a passion. I just can't eat hot dogs. Don't like them.
Okay.
Don't like them one bit.
Have you had hot dogs boiled?
Yeah, they're fine.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
just not a fan of them.
people hate it so much because it just sits in like water and it's gross. And the
only way that I like hot dogs are
campfire.
On a grill when they're burnt to fucking they're black.
Yeah,
or
they are good.
On
I'll
a campfire until they're fucking black.
But for some reason, when you burn them, even on a grill, like burn, it doesn't taste like that charred burn taste. Like if you burn chicken or something, it has like a burnt taste. But the hot dogs don't.
It's got like a good taste. No, it's got like a good taste. It's like fried bologna.
What's your favorite?
You gotta burn the shit out of fried bologna.
What's your favorite thing on a campfire? Is it a hot dog, or do you like s'mores? Is your favorite?
Ooh.
I mean, I guess it's a hard comparison because one's like a candy and one's a food. I gotta say, hot dog's my favorite.
I'll be honest. I'm not I eat s'mores just for the novelty of the fact that I'm eating a s'more at a campfire.
Like a tradition type of thing.
Flavor. Yeah, I'm not I don't go out of my way for s'mores. You know what I mean?
Man,
I like all the things involved. Look, I like all the things involved. For some reason, I don't like them when they're put all together.
What is it? The marshmallow? Maybe you don't like the marshmallow.
It's the marshmallow. It's definitely the marshmallow, and it's not the gooiness of the marshmallow. It's not that part. It might be the fact that it's a bitch to fucking do it gets all over your fingers and shit,
That's right. Yeah, but you gotta like smash it with the graham crackers and like get it off a stick. It's nice and easy. And it stays in between. It's not too sticky. But when you get the marshmallow all on fire and it's like you're just like holding this flame up, it's so cool. And I just watch it just burn. And then you.
I usually let mine burn to a fucking crisp.
I would have figured with your hot dogs you always have on a crisp. I gotta say, I
like things burnt. I don't know why. I like things when they're burnt.
I do too. I usually do too. Like if someone burns the crap out of a hot dog or even a hamburger, I'll eat it. I don't prefer it. I usually eat my hamburgers medium or medium rare. That's what I prefer. But I'll eat a well done one. It's no problem to me.
No,
That's not
I will
gross.
only eat a hamburger if it's well done.
You don't like the nice juicy red?
No.
Why not?
You
It's
can still
great.
have a juicy burger and it be well done and not be
No,
raw.
you can't. A well done is supposed to have no juice in it, really. That's it.
That's not true.
Well, at our restaurant, that's what it
true.
says on the chart. Like a medium well has clear juice, and then a well done is no juice. That's what it. What do you mean no? I'm a cook here. Okay, I know how to make burgers.
I am
all right?
also a cook here, boy.
You're not a cook.
Just because I'm not
What are
doing it
you
right now. Look, just because I'm not doing it right now doesn't mean that I wasn't the top cook at my Waffle House for a long time.
Well,
man.
that doesn't. Well, you were the top worst
Look,
cook.
I did. There was one time I did an egg flip, man. Let me tell you, I did an egg flip. It almost touched the ceiling, and then I caught it behind my back without popping the yolk.
No, that didn't happen. You made that up. You got that from a movie or
That
something.
100% happened. Look, and then I used to like be a regular at the Waffle House, and I'd just go there all the time to hang out. And the cook that was there became a really good friend of mine. And I was there at like 3 in the morning one time, and he ended up letting me come behind the counter, and I did it again. I was like, "Yeah, check this out."
So you know how to plate your
like,
food. That doesn't mean you know how to cook.
No,
What does
it
that
makes
mean?
you get the tips better. It makes you get the tips better.
You're a cook. Why would you get tips? Who's giving you
sometimes
tips?
you do the serving too. Sometimes you do the serving too.
A
But it's
cook
Waffle
is
House. It's dinner and a show.
At Waffle House. That's where you go for a dinner and a show?
I love Waffle House. Don't you badmouth Waffle House.
Okay, but when I
It's
think
like one of my favorite foods.
what I think people say when it's when it's breakfast with a show, they probably mean like there's probably two ladies over there fighting each other and pulling each other's hair out. That's probably what they mean by a show. I don't think they
Look,
mean the cooks.
I have only. Oh my god, I do. I was about to say I don't have any Waffle House stories like that, but I do. I have many of them actually.
That's what I hear all the time. Like Denny's, late night Denny's, Waffle House. Like it's like terrible
man.
places where people are
I
fighting.
was outside. There was one. We never fought there. We just got high there a lot.
I guess that's
We
everywhere.
got really high at the Waffle House. No, so like there was one time, me, the cooks, and all the servers. I wasn't working there at this time either. This was when I was just a regular and like going there.
Yeah.
But we all climbed onto the roof and all got onto the roof of the walk-in freezer and was just smoking weed up there.
Was there a manager with you?
I have smoked weed with the manager at the Waffle House.
This is what happens at the Waffle House, okay? This is why the Waffle House is the way it is, you know? This is why.
What do you mean the way it is? The Waffle House is great.
Waffle House gets a bad rep, okay? Usually, like I said, there's people smoking weed everywhere, and they're fighting,
Waffle House does not get a bad rep. Look, people say that all the time. They're like, oh, blah,
Yes,
blah,
it
blah,
does.
people fight, blah, blah, blah. But every single time I've ever heard somebody talk about the food, they talk about how amazing it is.
Okay, the food is probably good, but, you know, people are scared. They gotta go in
Like,
and-
literally,
and-
they're like I watched a British guy one time. Actually, this was like this week. I watched a British guy on YouTube, and he's like, dude, I was in America, and I decided I'm gonna go to the Waffle House. And
Yeah.
like I made a big deal of it because everybody was like, "Oh, the Waffle House is scary," and blah 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 blah. But like, no,
Yeah.
I'm going to the Waffle House. So he went to the Waffle House and got him a big old plate of
Did-
fucking shit, you know. And he said it was the most incredible breakfast that he'd ever had in his life
and then he got mugged after, right? And he-
at 3 in the morning. No, you don't
Oh.
get mugged at the fucking Waffle House.
That's what I hear.
Right?
You have.
I'm the
you
one
get your-
doing the mugging. I'm
you
the
get
one
your
doing the
waffles,
mugging.
and then you
at
get
the
mugged.
Waffle House, selling people catnip, telling them that it's weed. Okay.
Have you done that?
Yeah.
Look, I would be the idiot that would buy it, and I'm like, wow, this is. Thank you. No, why is this so cheap?
No, I did it one time. No, we did it like standard
Oh.
prices, man. Like,
I wonder what
that shit
happens
was
if you
expensive.
smoked freaking catnip.
You get high. You don't get
Oh.
like weed high off of it, but you do feel something. Like it
Oh,
does
so
make
they
you
might.
feel something.
So if they're not smart enough, they'll be like,
No,
"Oh,
there's
okay."
this guy. We sold him like probably an eighth worth of fucking catnip, and like he gave us the money, went on his way, and we went and got snacks and soda and shit. You know, like, fucking. We were teenagers at the time.
Things you do.
But I
And
fucking like a week later or something, like a couple days later or whatever, we were all at the skate park skateboarding and hanging
yeah,
out, and here comes that dude. Here comes that dude, and he's walking up to us, and we're like, oh no. Oh no. So we start bucking up for a fight, we're like, stretch out,
yeah.
He walks up to us and he goes, "That was the best weed I've ever smoked in my life. Can I buy more?" I
He
was
must
like,
work at
dumbass.
Waffle House. That must
So
be
you know
very
what we
rich.
did?
What?
We sold him some fucking more.
That's crazy. But
Oh my
I've
gosh.
I actually don't think I've ever been to a Waffle House before. I don't think.
Whenever
Have you ever been?
if you ever come down to visit, we'll go to Waffle House because
Do they just sell waffles? Is that it?
No, but they don't have pancakes. They have waffles. They have waffles. They have the best hash browns you ever had in your whole life.
Why can't they have pancakes?
Like when I think about hash browns, well, you can have pancakes at Waffle House if you like your
Why?
cook, but only if your cook likes you. Like if you know your cook,
Why?
like I do, then you can have them. Then you can have them make you a fucking pancake.
They hate what? They
Because they'll
hate
take the
pancakes
waffle
there?
batter. They'll take the yeah. It's like the joke because IHOP is the pancake place, and Waffle House is the waffle place.
Oh.
That's.
Okay.
But
I
no,
didn't
if
know.
you like your cook enough, they'll pour some waffle batter on the flat top griddle and make you a pancake.
Their waffles are probably so
It's
good.
just a lot of extra work to make the
I
pancake.
do
And yes,
prefer-
they're delicious. Literally,
prefer-
there's not a food at Waffle House that I do not recommend. I recommend every piece of food that exists in a Waffle
We're
House.
not sponsored
as
by
being
Waffle House, by the way.
certifiably delicious. We should be. We should be. Waffle
All right,
House
Waffle
is
Hou-
fucking awesome.
Waffle House, if
Go
you're
eat at
listening,
Waffle
I know
House.
I know you're listening, Waffle House. Give us a nice sponsor. We'll spread the word
If
of
you live next
Waffle
to
House.
if you live within a 2-hour drive of a Waffle House, go to Waffle House right now. As you're listening to this podcast, go to Waffle House.
But
And by the time that our podcast is over, you'll be pulling into the driveway.
yeah,
And
there,
then on
no,
the
no,
way
no.
home,
yeah,
you can listen to another episode of our podcast
Yeah,
because
there you
every
go.
episode is 2 hours.
Yeah, you can listen to us while the way. What if someone will do that? All right, we gotta go to Waffle House, right, honey? Honey, get the kids. We
That's
gotta go
the
to
way.
Waffle House right now. They say we
Yep.
gotta go,
Load them up in the car. Get in the car.
and then we're going to Waffle House.
Get in the
But
fucking car, Susan.
But
I
I
need
do
my
prefer-
waffles.
I do prefer waffles over pancakes. Pancakes are alright. I'll eat them. They're not gross, but like
So
I like waffles.
I
The ba-
only
now-
like one. I don't like waffles. They're too sweet.
you
I
worked at
don't
Waffle
like
House and you
most
don't like waffles.
pancakes. Yeah, I liked the other food better, like the hamburgers and stuff.
Oh, do they have good French
But
toast?
no, it's like they actually don't have French toast.
I'm not going to Waffle House. Never mind. Put the kids back in the. We're not going to Waffle House. French toast is my favorite.
Why don't they have French toast? Why don't they?
I
have
don't
They have
know.
all
It's
the
my.
means to make French toast. You know, Waffle House is like the #1 distributor of eggs in the country.
Like they. What do you mean? They buy eggs?
They
the most?
sell. No,
Oh.
they sell the most eggs than
No,
any other.
We're learning
place.
a lot. We're learning a lot about Waffle House tonight. Waffle
You
House.
can have your Waffle House egg done so many different ways. You can have it broiled, or no. It's Let's see if I even remember all of them. It's been so many years. No, I can't remember any of them.
The best waffle that I've ever had.
I remember
is
over
at,
easy.
I went to Disney. They had a little Mickey Mouse like press one, like a real nice French press or
Yeah.
whatever. and that was the best
I heard
waffle
those are
I've ever
good.
had. Oh, it was delicious.
You know the Try Guys podcast or
Yep,
the
yep.
YouTube show. I mean,
Like the all
so
you
I
can eat one.
watch
Is that the one you
the
watch? Yep,
yeah
that's
I
what I watched.
watched the eat everything on the menu or whatever from like I watch that
For
guy
Keith,
like
yeah,
regularly.
I used to watch it
Like
all
I
the
just
time.
put
Yeah,
it
I
on in
love
the
it.
background when I'm playing games and stuff. Like I just like watching him. Um, but like I'll be watching him, and he went there and he ate that waffle and he said it was pretty yummy.
Are you proud of yourself?
Hmm?
Are you proud of yourself that he likes it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That what if you
Yeah.
maybe you made it for him?
Why would I be proud of myself for him liking the waffle? What the fuck?
I don't know, because it's your favorite waffle. So you're like, oh my god, that guy likes my waffle.
I didn't say favorite waffle. I said the
Oh,
one
what'd
at
you say?
Disney World, motherfucker.
Oh, he ate the Disney.
He ate the Mickey waffle.
Oh, he ate the Mickey waffle. Oh, okay. Yeah, I had it at a
The
hotel.
Mickey
A hotel
one.
had it. That's where I had it. It was the best. It was the best waffle I've ever had. And I usually don't like waffle. I was gonna
Waffles are
buy.
good.
I
Like,
was.
they've got strawberry waffles at the
Eh.
fucking Waffle House. The chocolate one's really good, and the peanut butter one's also
I usually
good. And I
like,
don't even like
blueberries.
peanut butter.
Blueberries are good waffles.
They
I
got
like blueberry
those too.
waffles.
They got
Yeah, those are my
those
favorite.
too. They got those too. And the way they do them, they got these little yogurt bowls, like these little yogurt bowl guys that they sprinkle in there when the dough's not done all the way. And
Uh,
you shut it and you cook it and it cooks into there. But dude, let me tell you, when I worked there, we used to sit there with the jar of the little blueberries and strawberries like yogurt things that we'd put in the waffles, and we would
Yeah.
just sit there and like eat them.
of what? Strawberries? Is that what you said? Or you said blueberries?
Strawberries and blueberries. And
Oh.
blueberry both.
I really like blueberries. You know what we should do one time? I don't know how we would do it, but like, I want to do like a where people do eat a lot of eat stuff, like tier lists of like food. They'll compare like Wendy's and whatever, and you just eat it and rate everything
So
on a
I've
thing.
been wanting to do that too, and it really wouldn't be that hard. We would just get the same stuff.
True. And I mean, honestly, I could, if we wanted to show the food, I could have a camera, kind of like VTubers have it, where you can only see the table and your hands in the food. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I mean, once I get my car again, like meeting up like every couple of like I don't know, while like periods. Like I'd absolutely make that drive, and we could do streams together like that.
Or even, yeah, true. We can do something like that. I would rather record that kind of stuff. That'd be nice recording. I want to do more recording stuff.
Because
Recording
like
stuff's really fun.
you're definitely not so far that I would not do that.
Yeah.
You know
Or
what I
you
mean? Like I
can-
used to drive about that length, probably twice a month.
'Cause eating videos and stuff like that, those are fun. Those are like, I used to be able to, I could not eat without watching, like that's where I would watch Keith. I had to watch someone eating when I was eating. That's what my
Yeah,
ex got me
I
into.
like it too.
I had to do
I
it.
like it
I
too.
couldn't do it. So like, I always wanted to do something like that. People usually like stuff like that. People love comparing, like seeing, like going to like Wendy's and something. You're like, oh my god, I like that too. People like that stuff.
Do you know anything about baking?
No, I know nothing about bacon. Liz knows about baking.
I recently have decided that I want to learn how to bake.
No, bacon is fun. Everyone loves
I wanna
bacon. If you
make-
become a good book, everyone or
Like
a
what
good
it is,
baker.
what it is I currently have 2 giant fucking bags of apples in my fridge right now.
Uh-huh. What do you do
Like
with those?
giant bags of apples. Well, I just got them to like eat as apples, but like I was looking at them, I'm like, man, I'm not gonna go through 2 giant bags of apples by the time that these go bad. There's no way. I barely
No.
get through 1 bag of apples before they go bad.
I
Let
barely eat
alone
one apple.
2 bags of apples. Right? Like I'm gonna eat like maybe 1 for breakfast. I don't know. But like I had a thought, and I was like, I'm gonna try to make pie.
Oh, I was gonna say, what the heck are you gonna do with apples and baking? But you're right, apple pie. Do they use real
And then
apples?
Try to make
I
me
don't
an
know.
apple pie.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Do
they use
apples?
real apples. That's why
Well,
they
I
call it
don't
apple
know.
pie. What are they? Where do you get fake apples?
I, I don't know. There's fake meat. You know, there's fake apples. You know,
Apples made out of meat.
maybe they
You
take.
you just
Maybe
take a
they take.
bite. You take a
No,
bite of an
no,
apple,
Adam.
and it's just breakfast sausage. Toby's
No,
like, here, have this apple, and it's
Maybe
just a
th-
lump of fucking bacon, just like greasing in my hand.
Look, maybe they make the pie and they put apples syrup on it or something. You know, maybe it's not. Maybe it's not
No.
apples. I don't know.
You take the apples, and you cook them with like sugar, cinnamon, and some other shit that I don't know. And you like cook them until they're all like kind of soft.
Yeah, but don't. Yeah, that's what I was
And
gonna
then
say.
you
The
take
apples
it,
are like
you
mush.
take it, yeah, and then you take it and you put it in the pie crust, and you do the pie crust up like like pie crust, the best part of the pie, and you do the thing right, and then you put it in the oven. You put it in the undo at whatever hundo you need to, and then you got an apple pie. And I feel like I want to make a V apple pie. V apple pie might be the best thing ever.
Look, I don't want to learn how to bake because then I'm gonna eat garbage all the time. I'm gonna be baking cookies and everything. You know what I mean?
You best believe that I'm gonna bake an apple pie and I'm gonna put it in an envelope and I'm gonna mail it to you.
I don't think that's possible. I don't think that's you gotta.
What do you mean?
You're not allowed to send.
It's
food.
wintertime.
You're right.
Yeah, you are.
I don't
Since
even
the fuck
like-
when.
How are you gonna send food? That doesn't even make sense.
Look, if you're about to say that you don't like apple pie,
I was
then
gonna say
our
that because I don't.
friendship is-
I don't
that-
really like apple pie. It's.
Toby, that's the best kind of pie.
I'm trying to.
You're talking
remember...
about, look, Toby, you're Halloween fall like me, where it's like,
I am.
oh my god, all these orange and red leaves, I'm just gonna shove them all up my ass.
Yes, that's
Fucking
exactly what I
apple
do.
pie
Yes,
is part of that.
it is. Oh, maybe I should start eating apple pie. Mine more pumpkin.
Apple cinnamon.
pumpkin,
look, apple
pumpkin.
cinnamon flavor, like apple and cinnamon with the fucking apple cider and shit. Like, that is the flavor of fall.
You got it. The flavor of fall is pumpkin. Pumpkin
No.
spice.
Apple.
No, pumpkin spice. That's fall.
That's why they call fall is because the apples fall out of a fucking tree.
Look, I have pumpkin spice everything, okay? Everything, not
Look,
apple.
Don't get me wrong. Look, pumpkin spice in the morning, spiced apple at night.
Okay, maybe I'll try. I mean, I do that with
When
I do it.
when it's cold, look, when it's cold outside, like right now, like if I was
Yeah.
to go outside and eat one of these pieces of warm apple pie that I've got in my fridge, that I just put in the microwave and warm up, right? And I make that apple pie and I go sit outside in the cold. I'm going to do this tonight after we're done. I'm going to go outside and sit in the cold. I'm going to eat me a piece of apple pie in the cold fall weather because let me
Yeah.
tell you, that
What?
is like the fall experience. Okay, the only thing that's missing is a gallon of apple cider. Like,
I just don't care for apple. I don't know. I just don't care for it. I don't like apple flavored
literally my
stuff.
vape,
Really.
my vape that I get on like a daily
Yeah.
basis is sour apple. Like apple's like one of my favorite flavors actually.
But like I said, I do that with Christmas. So like, I don't really like mint, but I've come to like mint because I force myself to have mint every Christmas because it's just I want to look forward to something for Christmas. And when I think of mint, I'm like, ooh, Christmas, you know. So I do like mint now, not really mint ice
Mint's
cream, but
good.
but that's what I could do with the apple. Maybe I'll just start eating apple, you know, apple and pumpkin with my apple pie with my pumpkin spice latte.
You
Yeah.
gotta get like good apple pie though. There is bad apple pie.
Well, I heard about the McDonald's apple pie is really good. The little apple pie they have.
They are good actually. They are really good.
Well,
but
okay.
that's
I heard the
not,
old
like,
one was
that's
good and the
not
new
what
one
I
sucks.
mean. Look, now that's not what I mean when I say apple pie, Toby.
I
I mean
know
like
you mean the
fucking apple pie.
My mom
Like
used
you
to
gotta
get it,
say
but
like apple pie.
no one would eat it.
Pie.
My mom would buy it for free for us for every holidays,
Like
but no
not.
one would eat it.
You got to do it when it's not pie. It's pie.
Pie,
Apple pie. Pie.
apple pie. I like
Apple pie.
I like pecan. Good old pecan
You
pie.
like pecan pie.
Pecan.
That
I
one's
like
the same
pecan.
one where it's not pie. It's pie. Pie.
Pecan pie.
Apple pie.
Pecan pie. I like calling it pecan.
Yeah.
I call it. I call it. I actually don't call it
Pecan pie.
pecan, but I call it.
I call it
I just
pecan
forgot.
actually. Pecan pie.
Yeah, I think I call it pecan pie, but I like pecan. Pecan pie. That's my favorite. But that one is scary. Okay, that one like I have one piece. I'm like that's
Waffle
so good.
House.
I need a second, and it makes you sick.
When
It's
you go to
it's
Waffle
so sweet.
House, when you go to Waffle House, get you their pecan pie, and get it fucking heated and treated, boy.
But like it's
Heated and treated pumpkin.
it's
Let me
too
tell you
sweet.
what they do with
It
this
is
pie,
very
Toby.
very sweet.
They
It's a
got-
very sweet pie.
This is how to make it better. You ready for this? This is what they do. This is amazing. So
But
they have,
apples
like,
on
the
it?
big grills. No. So you got like the big grill spatula, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure you guys got those too, the big long ones for the flat top.
No, we got no long one. I just got a normal
like
spatula.
a restaurant spatula.
Yeah, I just got a.
okay. So you got the thing, and it's like that long or whatever. But look, they take the pie, the piece of pecan pie, and they put it on that shit, right? They put it on the spatula.
Yeah, the
And they
spatula.
put that bitch on the flat top grill, right?
Yep.
And then they take a big, literally as big of a chunk of butter that we can take out of the fucking butter thing on a spoon. Literally the biggest spoonful we can get. And we plop that motherfucker on that pie like poop. And we take a bunch of ice cubes and put them in a lid, like a big lid. And then you pop it on the flat top so it steams that butter down and gets all steamy in there. And dude, when that pecan pie comes out of there, it's like motherfucking God kicked you in the fucking mouth.
I gotta put some Cool Whip on it. Some Cool Whip. Yeah, put some Cool Whip on it. That's
What
another
was
thing
it
I gotta do with it.
that they said on Moonshiners? It's so good that your tongue will beat your brains out.
They said that with pecan pie.
No, they're talking about moonshine, but
Oh,
yeah.
if it's okay, yeah. Like I said, it's just look. It's my favorite. It's probably my favorite pie, but like I can't have more than one piece. I can, but my stomach starts to get sick. It is a very sweet pie. Like holy
I'm
crap.
about to sit. Look, I got an apple pie yesterday, right? Like a whole apple pie.
Yeah.
I was gonna sit and wait until somebody come down
Wait,
here.
wait,
so I
wait,
could
wait,
share
wait,
my
wait, wait,
apple
wait.
pie with them.
wait,
What?
wait. You're. I don't. Yeah. You're low on groceries, so you get an apple pie.
I got
That's not-
$300 worth of groceries yesterday.
Okay, but you could get. That's not food. That's a treat.
Fuck you. It is.
That's a treat.
Okay, they told me to get treats too. Okay.
Okay, all right. If they told you, I was just gonna
I also
say
got
it.
I also got a box of Nella wafers. You gonna give me hell about that?
What the heck are Nowhere wafers?
Those little fucking cookies that you get in banana pudding.
Oh, I know what you're talking about now. Okay, now those are all right.
Yeah.
That's what you chose out of all the cookies you can have.
They're good. Leave me
Well,
alone.
there's Oreos. There's freaking chocolate chip
Look,
cookies.
okay, I was walking through the hall. And I was
Oh my
walking through the
God.
aisle at the grocery store, and I saw
I
the
can't
box
believe you
of Nilla
picked those.
wafers up there, and I said, "Ooh, cookies."
Yeah, but you
This
could
is
have
just
been
the
like,
first one
ooh,
I saw.
cookies. There's so many more. Oreos are way
That
better.
was the first one I saw. And on
Oh,
top of that,
God.
some cookies are too fucking sweet. And like you said with the pecan pie, you can only eat so much of it. Those Nilla wafers aren't that sweet, so I can sit there and eat the whole fucking box like the glutton
Okay, not
American that I am.
Oreos. Okay, Oreos are not that sweet. Oreos are great.
It hurt. Look, I will sit there with a cup of milk and a thing of Oreos and eat the whole fucking bag and then feel like
Heck
shit
yeah, that's
afterwards. I'll
exactly
sit there
how
with
I
a thing of
remember it
milk
too.
and a thing of vanilla wafers, eat the whole thing and be hungry afterwards.
You're right about the Oreos. I usually have a couple, and I end up eating the whole sleeve because it's just like you can't stop with the
I
milk in
eat
it.
both sleeves. Okay, you might as well call that fucking Oreo an emo band because he has no
I,
sleeves left.
it's so good, man, with milk. God dang it, it's so good. I do the same
Any
thing.
cookie, look, literally any cookie and milk is the best thing that
Oh,
could possibly exist.
you
I
just made me
love cookies and milk.
you just made me realize this is cookie season. This is where you get your jar ready, and you fill it with cookies. You know, I forgot about that.
I
gotta
can't do a
that.
cookie jar right now because I
Right.
have a fruit fly problem.
You have a fruit fly problem?
Yeah.
How do you supposed to get rid
I
of
got
those?
a couple of fruit fly. I got a couple of fruit fly traps, but they're not seeming to work. Unfortunately.
I mean, I've heard my mom used to put like some kind of vinegar or something out on a little plate or
Yeah,
something.
it's
I don't know
apple
if I really.
cider. It's apple cider vinegar. I think
Does it
that's
even
what's
work?
in these traps because they smell like apples.
Oh. Wow, look at that. We're back to apples again. Even the fruit flies like the apples. They all like the apples.
Hey, apple. Hey, apple.
Oh my god, that is so old. I'm surprised you even remember that.
Hey,
annoying
apple.
orange.
Yeah,
Old
buddy.
internet.
Dude, do you remember when they gave him a TV show and it was terrible?
No, never watched it past. I only watched the
Dude,
YouTube videos.
so they made an annoying orange Cartoon Network show, and it was live action with the annoying orange, like the same way they did it on YouTube, and
They
all
didn't
the
even
other
do it.
fruits.
I feel like it'd
And
be
they
better on
would get
Adult
into
Swim.
trouble and hijinks, right? But wait, it gets better. Who's the only human in the fucking show but Tobuscus?
Who the heck is Tobuscus?
You don't remember Tobuscus?
Who that?
I can
Does
swing
that
my
mean-
sword, my diamond sword.
No.
You don't know that.
Not ringing a bell. No.
Nugget, biscuit, nugget in a biscuit. Nugget, biscuit, nugget in a biscuit.
Still not ringing a bell. Is this another?
Dip
Is this
it
another
all in mashed
YouTuber?
potatoes. Yeah, like old YouTube.
No, they're not. Remember that. You don't remember that
He
one.
had one where it's like, there's a floppy disk on the floor. There's a floppy disk on the floor. Bow. There's a floppy disk on the floor. There's a floppy disk on the floor.
They should have put it
Bow.
on Adult Swim. It probably would have been better on Adult Swim.
But see, the problem is like right when that show was happening. Now, mind you, Tobuscus was like up there with PewDiePie. Like he was like one of the greats of like old
What
YouTube.
the-
You know?
Yeah, and I don't know.
And so like it came out that like he was like stalking his ex-girlfriend and like drugged her and like did all sorts of shit. And, like,
What the?
He's
So
like
he's gone now.
he
Canceled?
he's canceled. He's still trying. I guess he
Oh,
still
does-
releases stuff, but it's like barely anything. And it's not as good as the stuff used to be. Like he used to do the literal what was it? Literal game commercials. So it'd like be like the trailer for Assassin's Creed and it would be like guy standing on a clock tower. But he would like do it in a song.
Now I have seen. I don't know if it was him, but I've seen stuff like that. I don't know if it was him
No.
doing it, but I like those
Yeah.
like that. They said if the like he's supposed to do it like if the trailers were actually accurate to what the game is. I like those.
He had
Those are
one.
funny.
He had one that was my favorite. It was the dramatic song. And he's like talking about it's like this song sounds dramatic and like all the lyrics are just senseless nonsense talking about how like the song's like dramatic and like sounds like it's a sad song that like this and that. And he's like talking about how you should show it to your foreign grandma that doesn't speak any English because I'm sure that she thinks it's the most beautiful song she's ever heard and that it's like really sad and this and
Yeah.
that. And so then there was like a trend of people actually doing that and showing it to their Spanish speaking grandma or whatever
my
that
God.
like didn't
Yeah.
speak any English. And she was talking like, this is like a beautiful love ballad that like this and that. And he's just like,
She doesn't know. That poor old
I
lady.
love it.
Yeah.
I loved that guy's channel. I did. I loved Tobuscus. He did mini ta-ta, mini ta-ta.
You know, I did want to talk about what I talked about you earlier. It was so cool watching like Ludwig trying to be a small streamer. It shows how hard it is for us out here. Okay, it's hard out here. You know, he said it was the one. He said every step of the way. He's like, I wanted to quit stream. Like he did it until he got someone comment, and he's like the whole way. He's like, I just felt pointless. He's like, this whole stream just feels pointless. He's like, why am I even doing this? But he pushed through for the sake of the video. But like he's like, that's one of the hardest things ever, is what we do. You know, it felt good for someone famous, with a lot of streamers to say what we do is hard, because it is. What we do is very hard. You know how many times we have nobody and we got to talk to a wall and talk to nobody.
I've been doing
it's awful.
I've been doing it a lot with these My Summer Car streams, which really suck because like as of right now, this is the best playthrough of My Summer Car that I've ever had.
Has it? I've had you on the whole time.
Literally last night, I did a thing in My Summer Car that I've like known about the whole time, but
And
have
you never
done. Yeah, never did it, but I did last night. I sat and I played cards. You can play cards. You play black.
Yeah, I
blackjack.
saw. I had it on the side. Yeah, while I was in there.
I was trying. Oh my god, dude, that shit was fucking rough, man. That shit's rough.
But like I said, we always go through downtime. So
That's my goal with it. Is like I'm trying to do all the things that I haven't really done, like all the jobs and like this and that.
Yeah.
And like I didn't buy all the upgraded parts at the beginning like I usually do. The only thing that I've like modded in was the paint job. Like I went ahead and modded that in just so we could have the title. Yeah. Otherwise I've done I did the title or the like the paint job, and then I did make it to where you start out with good parts. Like the parts aren't gonna die as soon as you pull it out of the driveway.
Yeah.
Because it likes to do that, and I hate that. That's the most miserable fucking shit. But it's never spat them out like this. Like I do that every playthrough anyway, but like this time, I've never had the car run so good. Like on just stock parts. Like it's running so well.
Yeah, and of course it's on a downtime of your streaming,
Dude, I know. Like I'm literally like playing the shit out of it, and I'm like, man, like this is going really, really well. Like I haven't died once. I haven't crashed the car.
Yeah.
Like I'm kicking ass right now. At some point we're gonna do the rally, and that's probably when I'm gonna die.
But what was I saying? Oh, but that's I'm very proud of us, because we've made it so hard, and we have a community. They just aren't always there, but we have a nice decent community, both of us, So we're never stuck.
Oh, for sure.
Like even if we went 3 days with no one really showing up, eventually they come back and say hi. We have a community. It's there. Like it's so cool that we've done that. Because Ludwig was also saying, he was also like, I understand why people view bot. He's like, I get it. He's like, it's a hard world out there. You got to do what you got to do. He's like, I'm not condoning it. He's like, I just understand why people view bot, because that extra 5 viewers, whatever, boosts you up. And we never did any of that. We've built our community from nothing, absolutely nothing. We built our community.
We've actually been kind of mean about the bots. I like being mean to the clankers.
Yeah, now it's funny to be mean to them. Now it's real funny to be mean to the clankers.
I saw a video the other day that was saying that being like hating on bots and stuff like that is like new racism. It's like, oh, you just want something to be racist against, so you're going to be racist against robots. And it's like, what the fuck is that argument even?
I mean, okay,
They called Clanker a slur. I was like, that's insane. Like,
I I mean, look, technically it is. But it's not. It's something that's. It's not. It's like me being racist towards this
I don't
campfire.
think you
It's
can be
not
racist.
real.
I don't.
It's
Right.
not.
I don't think you
It's
can
not
be racist
exist.
to a thing. Like a person, sure. A person, yeah, absolutely. You can be
Can you
racist to a
even?
person.
I
But
mean,
a
you can't even.
thing,
Yeah, thing. And
it's a robot.
now, when it starts standing up and actually has feelings, and like the robot stands up, and is like, "Hey, I don't like being called a clanker. Can you call me
So,
something else?"
technically, that's where the term clanker comes from. It's from Star Wars.
Oh, and they call them. They
It's
call
a Star
one
Wars
of them a
term
clanker. Uh-huh.
because there's a lot of robot racism in Star
Oh
Wars.
yeah, and
They
they're
don't
all
like
sentient.
robots in Star Wars.
Yeah, they're
So
all a
like
lot of sentient
if you
robots.
go into it like in episode 1, there's a bar that they walk into and they're not allowed, like the guy like gets mad and he's like, "Hey, no clankers." No
That's
no
right.
droids allowed in the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that's where it came from. But yeah,
Yeah.
when they
There's all
when they
sorts
start,
of them. There's clanker. There's a bucket of bolts. There's
well,
what was it? There's a lot of them. There's a lot of them.
when robots start becoming sentient and then they don't like being called clankers, then sure, you know, you know, you can't be racist towards animals either, can you? They're living, but they also don't say anything. Yeah.
I'm fucking racist towards dogs. I'm so racist towards dogs.
I honestly feel like people would stand up against that and be like, "This person's racist towards dogs. Cancel them." You know, they don't. I
Dude,
feel like some people would
absolutely.
stand
Fuck
up.
that dude. I would cancel that dude. Fuck that guy. How dare you be racist against dogs? Piece of
How
shit.
can you be racist towards dogs? What can you possibly say? I don't even know what you could say. Call it a mutt? I don't think it cares.
I love my dogs, and I literally call them mutts every day.
Yeah, well, maybe they don't like it. Cancel.
Hey,
You should get
mutt,
canceled. Hey!
you a good girl?
It's okay. I'm not a dog person, anyways. I like my
She
cats.
perked her ears up. She said, "What?"
I saw a TikTok last night. They were trying to be funny of like the first person that ever brought a cat into a house, like the first person. And I was thinking too. I was like,
It was
I don't
probably
know
a
what-
fucking bobcat or something.
it was just a regular. Yeah, I don't like a regular house cat. Like dogs make sense. Why they're our companions? They're good at hunting. They're good at sniffing things out. They're just good protection. What the heck does a cat do? Why the heck did we start bringing cats into our house? They're just cute.
That's a good fucking question, actually.
Like I mean, maybe you're right. Maybe it started with like a gigantic cat. It was like a bobcat.
Well, I mean,
They'd
what
probably
else would
protect-
it have started with? The house cats aren't wild. You don't
Yeah,
just
but
see
who-
wild house cats.
Yeah, but then who just
They
started
had to
bringing in house
start-
cats?
They started it like a bobcat or something, and like bred it down to be a house cat, the same way they did dogs.
But why would they go all the way down to like how does that happen? Like I like someone's like that like someone bringing a bred in a
Well-
house cat and they're like how is this gonna protect
Honestly,
you?
I think with cats, people worshipped cats.
I do remember
like
that
in
they
Egypt
did
and
worship.
stuff like that.
Maybe
So
that's
like
where they came from.
like Egyptians worshipped cats, and they had cats. Like I know they had pet cats because they mummified their cats with them.
So it's more of a religious thing for cats, or at least for them. I don't know if that's where it started.
Yeah, like they like worshipped the cats. Yeah.
Well, cats are smart. Cats are
I
one of the
wonder
smart.
if Egyptians is where that started. That's a good question, Toby. We should
I don't
look that
know.
up
Look,
sometime.
that's
a
why
good
ever-
question.
That's why people think I'm a stoner because I ask weird questions all the time. Just
No, you gotta asking the questions that fucking matter, Toby. That's all.
I'm
you're
just
doing.
curious. I don't know. I don't know where they came from. They're smart. They've snuck their way into humans. They get fed. They get water. They get shelter. That's how they survive. They snuck their way into
They're
us.
literally the most. Oh my gosh! So did you know?
And we
Toby, that
protect
if you
them.
died,
Yeah.
if you died in your house right
No,
now, like if you died,
Okay.
it would take 5 minutes. It would take 5 minutes before your cat started eating you.
No, they wouldn't. That is not. That's
Yes,
not going
they
to happen.
would.
Just
Look it
because it's happened a
up.
couple
Look
times.
it up. Not a
would
couple
not.
times. It happens every time the owner has a cat. Every time it's a cat. Every
No,
time if there's a cat in the house, that dude is 8.
no, it doesn't.
100% of the
That
time.
does not happen.
100% of the time. I
No,
promise.
no,
Look it
no,
up.
no, no.
I watch all the crime scene like cleanup stuff. I love crime scene cleanup shows. I think it's so
Okay,
interesting. And
but
every
you're looking
time
at
the guy has a cat, they eat him.
okay, but you're looking at
Cats
that.
eat you.
What about the what's the
Dogs
number?
only do it. Look, so dogs do it too, but dogs only do it when they run out of food. That's the difference between a dog and a cat. Is a cat will do it before they run out of food. They'll have a full bowl of food and just eat your nose
they
off.
won't. No, they don't.
They
That is
would,
not
I promise.
Okay, but I'm telling you, you're looking at the number of like what about the number that people have died with cats and the cat has not ate them? What is that number? I guarantee you that number is way higher than someone dying and cats eating them. Okay, what about that number?
That cat's
No,
going
I
to town
guarantee
on
there's a
on
number.
a Toby Big Mac. Toby
There's
Big Mac.
plenty of people that
Fucking-
die where cats don't eat them.
Fucking Chelsea
No.
is going to eat your
No.
third ball.
No, they would not eat me. Okay,
And then
my cats love me.
And then Jack's going to eat your ear. Jack's going to eat your ear.
I've played dead before. They just sniff you. And then they
play
lay on.
dead. They know when
Yeah.
you're actually dead.
No,
you know why they
don't.
sniff you? They're sniffing you to make sure you're actually dead or not. And if you are, they're taking a bite.
Not. I know exactly what they would do. They would just
could
lay on my
smell
chest.
your blood pumping. Like they could smell
No.
your blood pumping.
No, they're sweethearts. They're just sleeping over there. They would just sleep. They wouldn't even know I'm dead.
They would be like, buffet's open.
It would not happen. Okay, they'd find food somewhere else. They'd probably try to get in the bag.
Fucking, crime scene cleanups opens your door and they're just like, fucking cats, damn it. Again.
Oh my god, it happens, but it's not.
You're-
I guarantee it's not that. It's not that common.
You
okay?
go in there,
It's
you
not
look like
common.
you look like Gus Fring after he died from Breaking Bad, which is like half his face is a skull because the cats
Oh,
were
I
fucking
didn't-
gnawing on your face.
Oh my god. I hate you. My cats would never. My cats love me, okay? You know what? No, my cats would run and go get help. Okay? They'd be like, meow, help, help. Somebody help him. That's what they would do. They would
You
they'd
can't.
run for
No. The cats would look. They would sniff you like you said they do.
Yep.
They would be like, "This motherfucker's deaded," and they would be like, "Shit." And Chelsea would look over at Jack and be like, "Yo, did you bring the butter?"
They have food in their bowl. They would eat their cat food.
They wouldn't care. They wouldn't care. They'd be like, "Meat, actual meat." Yes.
They don't even like meat. They're vegetarians.
Bullshit.
Jack
Cats
just
are more
someti-
carnivores than dogs are.
Yeah, when I'll have chicken or something on my plate, and Jack he'll grab it like he's a wild animal and run,
Yeah.
and he'll like growl.
Yeah, because he doesn't want the fucking dry food. You want to eat the same bowl of dry food every single day
Yes.
for the rest of your life?
Yeah. If it was good.
Crunchy.
Well, I don't.
Go
well,
in there
I
and grab a
can't-
bite. Grab a piece of kibble out of your dog's or out of your cat's food dish and eat it right now.
Yeah, but
Tell me
we're
how it
that's
tastes.
that. Yeah, but that's not a good comparison because wild animals eat raw meat all the time, and I guarantee if I eat that, it's gross. So that doesn't. It's not a.
Except for that's the thing is, does it taste like raw meat? No.
No, but I don't know. Maybe they like it.
So they want the raw meat.
They, well, you're also not supposed to change their food all the time. Apparently, it's bad for their diet or something. I don't know. That's what I've heard. You're not supposed to change
but
it.
they would get the shits after they ate you, Toby. I'm sure.
Oh my god. Well,
Your
that's why it
little
doesn't
bodies
make.
aren't used to
Yeah,
it.
but that's why it doesn't make
They would
sense.
eat
So
your
you watch
face.
them.
They would eat your face. They would eat your
That's why-
face, and then you
No, my
they'd
cats
get the
would not eat
shits
my
and shit
face.
all over your. They'd shit all over.
We love cats here, okay? They would never eat you, okay? Don't worry. I know it's look.
We
it's
do
just,
love
it's,
cats. We do
Look,
love
see,
cats.
it's
Just because cats will eat you, just because they'll eat you, doesn't mean they're bad.
Look, it's
Like
just
I like
he's
I like I like lions. I like lions and tigers, and they would
cats
eat
are
you,
not
and
going
they're
to eat you.
nice,
Okay,
and I
it's
would
just
pet them.
Halloween. He's trying to be scary. It's they're not going to.
Did
Your
you
cats are
know?
not going to eat.
Did you know that a tiger? Did you know that tigers? You know how your like cat when they lick you, it's like sandpaper.
Yeah.
Did you know that when cats and stuff are eating like meat and stuff like that, they don't take bites. They lick it off.
Yeah, because their tongues are so sharp, right? If it
Yeah,
does,
yeah, they
yeah,
like lick it off. Yeah,
that is crazy. That is real crazy.
dude.
Um,
There's this girl on YouTube. She does the boops on the big cats. Like it's like tiger, and she'll go boop.
and what's he
It'll be
do?
like a big old lion, and she'll be like boop, and it just stretches like it's a big kitty.
Well,
It loves it. It loves
so
it.
you could probably have a big cat, and 80% of the chance, like you're fine. It's gonna be like a normal cat. It's gonna know that that's the owner. But it's that like 20% chance of like it might just want to play, and it might just accidentally just whack the crap out of you by accident. It doesn't even know, It's a little
Like
big.
Harambe.
It might just be like, because my cats, when they play, their nails are out. They do not retract their nails when they play. They play with their nails. They're not trying to hurt me. That's just how they play. So I would imagine a lion probably has their nails out when they're trying to play. I don't know. I would imagine it's the
Yeah.
same thing.
Yeah,
And
they're
their
big.
paws are
They're big.
huge. They're the biggest paws I've ever
Yeah, they're
seen.
big.
If they smack you,
Dude,
you're
I
probably
watched
knocked
that
out.
same girl. That same girl. She took the fucking paw like this, and then like went like this.
Oh, playing with the
It was
little
like,
beans?
do. Yeah, yeah.
Little toe beans.
Playing with
Well,
the
they're
little
not little.
There's big toe beans. The big
Yeah,
toe
it's big
beans.
If they wouldn't, even if you took out all their nails and they'd still kill you. They'd probably just sit on you. They're huge. They gotta weigh a lot. They're some big boys. Thank God we don't have those walking around. I can't imagine seeing a wild lion just out in the street.
We got bears.
But they usually, well, no, I was gonna say they usually like to keep themselves, but they don't. Don't they go in people's garbage and don't they like walking around?
Yeah, they're getting braver as time goes on.
But aren't they very
Because
territorial?
people are stupid. People are stupid and try to pet them.
Because look, it's
So
a
then
big
they
bear.
get
Oh, it's
then
cute.
they get to the point where they're not scared of people anymore, and that's bad because then they go into more populated areas, which means that yeah, they're either gonna attack somebody or they're gonna end up getting hit by a car.
The only way you could
or,
take them
what
out is
have
probably
you.
a gun, and probably even then, you probably shoot them and
Well,
they're
you
probably
can
fine.
trank a bear. You can trank a bear, but if it mauls somebody, they've got to do a rabies test on it.
No.
And rabies tests, when you do a rabies test, they actually remove the head
Of what? The bear?
of anything, whatever they're
Oh.
doing a rabies test on.
I
That's the only way they can test for rabies. Apparently, is they remove the head and then they send it into testing.
That is weird. Didn't know that. What do you do if you get attacked by a bear? Like we're just camping right now, and the bear's just gonna attack
It
us.
depends on the type of bear.
What do we have here? Brown bears? Black bears? I don't know what bears we have. What
The
bears do
one
we have in Ohio?
like the ones
brown
in
bears?
Ohio. I feel like there's some black bears there. They're mostly down here though.
Yeah, there's not
Like,
a lot
they're gonna be
in
down a
Ohio,
little
but they
more south.
are they are here.
But
There's just not a
when
lot
they
of them.
are, they're going to be black. They'll be black bears.
Are they a
And
little
with
bit
black
smaller?
bears, you just get real big. You get real big, yeah. You
Just
make yourself
make me-
big and loud. Wah!
So that's just funny. I'd be laughing. Hey! Woo!
Yeah, you
Woo!
just make a bunch of noise and get real big.
That's it.
A grizzly bear, I believe that you're supposed to. One of them, you're supposed to curl up. I think you're like supposed to curl up and play dead,
Why?
essentially.
Oh,
And then a polar bear. If you see a polar bear, I know this one. If you
Aren't they
can
the
see
most
a polar
vicious?
bear,
Yeah.
you might as well just sit down and kiss your ass goodbye.
Even if it's way over there,
They're fast.
they are really fast. That's funny. But so a black bear will never just attack you if you just look big.
I mean,
They'll
they
always run
would.
away.
They would. No, it's just
Like if it
a
got close
chance.
enough, like if it got close, like those logs, it would know that I'm not big. Like it would see me.
At that point, you would want to just kind of not move and look at it and like
just hope
watch it and make sure it's not gonna, because
You think
it's either gonna keep walking, it's either gonna see you and keep walking. The only time that you really want to like do something is if they start
like actually
like
attacking
looking at like yeah, like kind of like being territorial, like stomping their feet, sniffing their nose.
I
whatever.
wonder if you were just sitting here and it walked by. I would imagine it's not going to attack you. Why would it attack you?
It happens
if you're
all
just
the
kind of
time.
sitting here. Why would they just
It
attack you for no
does.
reason?
Food.
For you, or are they trying to steal your food? Like they don't eat humans,
For
do they?
you, like
Oh,
yeah, they would. Yeah, they will. It's not something to like actively go for, but like in wintertime,
If-
like when it's like starting to be wintertime and like food's starting to be scarce and they're trying to eat up and save up for hibernation, then yeah, like bears.
so
are
one of them that
dangerous at
probably you're
point.
saying like one that maybe it's gone a week or so without eating, and it is just desperate, and it sees a
Oh yeah,
human,
it'll
and probably
fuck
eat it.
you up. It would absolutely fuck you up. I actually just was reading it was like a scary story about like this girl and her dad went camping
Yeah.
and they got attacked by a bear and like killed the dad, like ate the dad.
Uh-huh.
The girl got away for a little while. She got attacked and she was able to call her mom while she was getting attacked. And she was
What?
like, "Mom, they like help, it's eating me." Like
What
blah
the-
blah blah. And then
Yeah.
and then it like stopped for a little while and went away. And then she's like, "Oh no, it's coming back with its cubs. It came back with the baby bears, so the baby ones were eating her too."
Oh my!
And
That
she
is
was just on the
that
phone
is-
while she was getting aided.
Do you think that was a real story?
Oh yeah, I believe it. Because it said that wildlife went out there and found the remains and killed the bears.
Oh my god! Killed the bears? I mean, was it? Why did
Yeah,
they kill
they
the
usually
bears?
do kill. They usually do kill the bears if they attack somebody and kill somebody.
I mean, I
most of the
guess.
time.
I mean, it is attacking our species, but still, it's just trying to eat and feed its
Well,
cubs.
what it is because it's not the norm for a bear to attack and eat a person. So
Okay,
like,
so
when
I-
they do that, you gotta nip it in the butt
That,
so it doesn't become like something that
that's
bears
a-
do.
That makes sense because if the mom survived and the cubs survived, the cubs will raise up and they'll be like, "Oh, humans are okay to eat," and then they'll keep passing it down.
Exactly.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
I could not be that game warden having to shoot a baby bear. I would not. be
No,
able to
I
do
couldn't
it.
either because they're so cute.
No.
He's a cute
Oh
little
my
guy.
god, they're the cutest little thing.
Yeah.
If I was getting eaten by a baby bear, I would probably be like petting him while he was eating me. Like, oh look at him. Ow,
Oh.
ow, aw.
Mom, it's so cute. Ow. He's
Ow.
eating me though, but it's really cute.
Mom, it's so cute.
Please don't kill
Oh,
it.
we're fucked up. We're going to hell. We're going to hell for that joke.
Now, I would like to. I don't know if I've seen a bear. I would like to see a bear behind something, and I want to like stand next to a bear and see how big it is because I know they're big, like a big grizzly bear. I want to stand next to it and see how actually big.
You've never been to the fucking zoo?
I have, but I don't remember seeing bears. Do I remember seeing bears?
They got the polar bears at the zoo. Pretty much at every zoo.
Are they the biggest ones?
I don't know
I
if
thought the
there's any
grizzly
zoo
bears are the
without a
biggest
polar bear.
ones.
Polar bears are bigger than grizzly bears.
No, I didn't know that. I've never seen anything.
Grizzly bears are really big, but polar bears are like the biggest ones.
You know, I
saw
forgot.
a taxidermied polar bear one time, and dude, I would simply perish.
Because they're huge, so you would think they're slow, but they're not. And then they're also good
No,
at
they're
climbing,
fast as
aren't they?
hell.
So if you go up a tree, they'll just climb
Yeah.
up there.
Yeah.
So, like,
you know what
it's like-
else? You know what else is fast that you wouldn't expect it to be fast, and also gives
Rhinoceros.
zero fucks
What?
about attacking a person. A fucking crocodile and alligators.
Oh yeah, I know those things are nuts. I've seen people like throw
So
food at
like
it,
you
and it's
think,
they're crazy.
like you think that they would like move slowly on land, because like
Yeah, 'cause they
every
have
time
these,
they're on land,
they
and
have like
like
these little legs.
every video you see, like every video you see of them, they're just kind of dragging themselves around on land. Like they don't
Yeah.
like they're fast movements when they're in the water. So you think you're fine on the land, and no, man, them bitches can run like 30 miles an
Thank
hour.
God. That's another thing. I'm glad I don't live in like Florida. I've never seen a wild crocodile or an alligator either.
Them shits, them shits are wild. It's the wild one. Oh man, that's crazy.
Because
I
what if?
have seen them. There was one time when I was staying in Florida. I was on vacation to Florida, and we were in
Mhm.
our like condo room or whatever,
Yeah.
and we had like a sliding glass back door that like led out to a patio, and we woke up one morning and looked out on that patio, and there was like a fucking 8 foot alligator just like
Oh my!
chilling up, hanging up against the glass.
At the glass door, it was trying to get in.
Yeah, yeah. No, it wasn't trying to get in. It was just like laying there sunbathing on the porch. But
I mean, what are you
yeah,
supposed to do? Like, that's his porch now.
yeah, that's his porch now. We went the other way.
I'd be scared because I don't know if they ever chill in like woods. I would imagine if there's a creek or
What,
something going
alligators?
by. Yeah, if there's a creek or something, they probably
Yeah,
would be in the woods, right?
they're mostly
So,
by water.
so like if there was like a river running
Maybe
through
like
this
lakes
area
and
where we
stuff.
are right now, like would one could just
Yeah.
be randomly in these bushes, right?
Oh yeah.
So what
Yeah,
if you
for sure.
actually what if you're walking and hiking and you like step next to one and it wouldn't it try to like kill you?
Most of the time, no. Most of the time, they just kind of they most animals, like this goes for most animals. Most animals are more scared of us than we are of it.
Yeah, but what if you accidentally step on it or
90%
something?
of
I
the
don't know.
time.
They're small. Like they're like I mean short small. They're long, but they're not that wide.
You would still see them, like if you had a flat, like
I'm scared, man.
why would you be out there without a flashlight? You have a
I
flashlight.
have cataracts, you know.
And that's the other thing is when you see an alligator and you shine a flashlight on it in the middle of the night, their eyes glow.
Yeah, like really glow. And you can see
Yeah,
it.
like it's like really bright. Alligators glow red, frogs glow green.
I'm actually like, I forgot that I'm in VR. It almost looks real. I keep forgetting. I get a little scared. I thought
Yeah, it's
someone's gonna get
very,
me.
very nice.
I
Imagine
thought
if we had the scary sounds turned on. I wonder what the scary sounds are.
I don't know.
It's
I don't
gotta
know if
be
I
like
could
things moving around in the dark.
looking around
After
here.
after the podcast, we should reload and
Yeah,
go
I'll
to
do
the
it real
home
quick.
screen and turn on the spooky sounds and come down here, and we'll come down and see what that does. Because I'm very curious.
Yeah, me too. This world looks really real. I don't know if I could.
Yeah,
If we were
I
sitting
might
in a real
actually make
place,
this my home.
if we were sitting in a place like this dark, I don't think I would go hiking. I don't know if I could go hiking during the nighttime. I'm scared. There's a lot of things that want to hurt
I
you out
have
there.
tried to go hiking during the nighttime, and it is scary. I don't like it.
And then if you're not
No,
obviously
sir, I
if you're
don't
not
like
by if you're not by any roads or not by any cities, it's probably dead quiet. All you're hearing is nature. You're hearing
Literally,
the
if I
crickets.
go outside right now, that's what it's like.
You just hear nature.
It's like this.
But you hear
Yeah, just nature.
I would be you would hear so many creaks and stuff and just noises in the trees
There's a
and
lot
I'd
of
just
weird
be
noises.
like I would
There's
just be like
a lot of weird noises.
a lot of it's
There's a
probably
lot,
nothing. It's
a
probably
lot,
just
a lot of weird noises
squirrels
out
and
here.
deer and stuff like that, but all the creaks and stuff would scare me.
Yeah,
Here,
this morning at 9 o'clock, 9 o'clock
Yeah.
in the morning, I was letting the dogs out, and I was just kind of minding my own business, looking around the fucking property, all that kind of shit. I heard like 10 gunshots all like down the street. I was like, oh,
Maybe it was
good.
some kind of snake or something like that, you know, or some kind of coyote.
it took
Could be
that
coyote.
many shots to fucking get a snake, wow, they need to not be shooting.
Well, I mean, if it depends
No,
how far you are.
my guess is they were just doing what I do and
Oh, and
go
just
out
shoot
there
like
and
the.
shoot their gun
Yeah, probably.
because it did sound like rather quick succession. So it
Hmm.
didn't really sound like they were aiming it much. Just kind of sounded like they were just pop 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 pop, kind of letting it go.
At least, I'm glad in our woods. Like, if I go hiking in Ohio, there's not that many scary. There are things that can, like coyotes. Coyotes.
There's
I,
a lot of those out there.
what else? I mean, there's not really anything else except like
Bigfoot.
there is Bigfoot, but he ain't gonna
There's
hurt you.
the Loveland frog.
What is that?
You don't know what the Loveland frog is?
What's that?
All right, let me tell you about the Loveland frog, and let me look up.
Okay.
Let me look up a thing so that I have the proper information here.
This is in Ohio.
This is in Ohio. It's
Okay.
a cryptid. So you know what cryptids are?
No. Poisonous?
No. So a cryptid is like Bigfoot or the Loch Ness monster, where it's like a
Oh,
monster
frog?
that people like for like people
Oh, I
think that exist,
okay.
but don't.
There's a frog. Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, there's a giant frog.
Oh, a giant frog. Okay,
It's a giant frog.
never heard of this. Interesting.
Okay. Okay. Here's some sightings and stuff. I've been making. Okay, this is a post by Hazel E. Baumgartner on fucking Reddit. It says,
Okay.
I've been making TikToks, YouTube videos about cryptids, and the one I'm researching to do next is the Loveland Frogman. So I've actually looked into the specific spots it was seen, and it's worth noting that the original officer said he's identified the creature as a tailless iguana. Its first alleged 1955 sighting, which wasn't reported until after the more than well-known later sighting, was under a bridge near Branch Hill, a sort of suburb neighborhood development of Loveland. The sighting didn't have an exact reported location, like a cross street or anything, but it was likely near these coordinates, and it put some coordinates, which is now a pretty well-developed suburb. The second sighting, the primary one people know about, with Officer Shockey in 1972, was on the side of the Little Miami River near the Totes Boot Factory. That's not actually in Loveland, but nearby town of Westchester. The coordinates of the sighting were, I believe, on the bridge here. The third sighting, also in Loveland, with being described as on the Branch Hill Bridge over the Little Miami River. Not 100% sure. These are all the sightings. I want the like description of what it is.
Yeah.
Here we go. The Loveland frog, otherwise known as the Loveland lizard, is said to be a humanoid creature with the face of a frog and described as standing roughly 4 feet tall with green leathery skin. It walks upright and has webbed hands and feet and was allegedly spotted in Loveland, Ohio. The first claimed sighting was May 1955. A businessman is said to have seen three or four 3-foot tall frog-faced creatures
3 or
squatting
4.
under a bridge near
Okay.
Loveland.
I think
Yeah.
that's just a
They were
crackhead.
described as having wrinkles around their instead of hair on their heads, lopsided chests, and wide mouths without lips like frogs. One of them
Okay.
is said to have held up a bar device that sheds sparks. A strong odor of alfalfa
What?
and almonds was reportedly left behind.
Okay. What?
In 1972, for approximately 20 years, there was no further reported sightings of the Loveland frog. On March 3rd, 1972, the police are said to have seen a 4-foot tall frog-faced human-like creature
The
with leathery
police?
skin, again near
Oh,
Loveland. The police, this was the police, saw the Loveland
interesting.
frogman. It jumped
Okay.
over the guardrail and into the Little Miami River. 2 weeks later, Officer Mark Matthews saw it again lying in the road. It got away as Matthews shot at it and apparently missed.
What?
The officer's description was falsely reported as follows. The creature was 3 to 4 feet tall, 50 to 75 pounds, leathery skin, possibly wet, matted hair on its body that made it look textured, possible tail, a head and a face like a frog or lizard that could leap over the road's guardrail. A local farmer is also said to have seen the Loveland frog later that same month.
Okay. I didn't know it was a human. It's a humanoid. It's a human slash frog.
Yeah, it's like a big, tall, yeah.
That's crazy that someone
Like,
like
scary.
the police saw it. Also, they shot at it. Why would you shoot at it? What the heck are you shooting at it? What if it's a human?
Do you want to know my favorite fucking part is?
What?
My favorite part is that I grew up in Loveland.
Did you see
So
a
it's
frog man?
actually like, no, but every time we were at the river, because we spent a lot of time on that same river that they found the frogman on. Every time we were on that river in the middle of the night, it was scary, because we knew that just a couple miles down the river was where these frogman sightings happened. So it's like, Loveland frogman.
No, it's just me, Bigfoot. It's Bigfoot dressed up as a frog. What are you talking about? It's just me, Bigfoot.
Yeah, he's just getting high. He's like, shit, what's up, mate?
Do you believe that the frogman is real? The good
Fuck
old
yeah,
frogman.
I do. Fuck yeah, I believe the frogman's real.
I'm
I
scared.
believe in Bigfoot. I believe in the frogman.
What's the other one I was thinking of? Skinwalkers?
I'm not even allowed to talk about those out here.
Why not? You know, they
Because this
actually
is the land of them, Toby.
They
This is the
actually
land where they come from.
most of those things don't creep me out, like Bigfoot, all that stuff. But the skinwalkers do a little bit. Like I've seen videos of like people like taking videos of like this is the skinwalker. And I, like,
I'm not
made my
even
stand.
allowed to like. I'm not even allowed to say that word. I'm not allowed to say that.
Why?
Or else
Because
it
then one's gonna
could,
show up at your
like,
door.
It puts the energy out there, man. It's just energy you don't want to.
What do they? What do they want? I don't know. What do they? What do they want?
Oh, fuck if I know, but I'd rather not fuck with it, to be honest.
I guess they're shapeshifters. Apparently, isn't that what? That's what a skinwalker is. They're shapeshifters
Yeah.
or something. They could be anything.
Yeah. Cannibals. Cannibals. They became that way from being cannibals.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, the Lord. They're in Until Dawn. Have you watched it? Have you played or watched Until Dawn? That's a good one. That's why I've learned a lot about them. They're in there. They're in the mines. They yearn for the mines. Apparently, they love it. But a lot of them, I think, are just crazy. Like a lot of the videos, they'll just show like a lot of the videos they just show like just like an animal outside the door. I'm like, that's just an animal. I don't. Why does
What
it?
about like what about like
What?
what about like the fake cryptids, like the
Which one?
rake?
The what?
You know, like the rake.
No,
The
is it just
rake.
is it just a rake?
So the rake is just about goddamn the scariest fucking looking thing that I've ever seen on the planet. And
No.
people make these fucking videos of it too. Like these almost like you could show me this video and I watched them and I'm like, where's the fake?
They're that
Like
real?
where is this CGI? Where is the CGI? And how is this a man in a costume? And it's like
These are
I hate the
what do you
rake.
call
I
these
don't like
videos?
the rake. And the rake creepy pastas. And the rake
Is that what it is?
apparently
Oh.
sits at the fucking edge of your bed and shit. And I'm not about that.
Why does he? Oh no, I don't
fuck
want.
with that.
No, but that's why you got. No, all you got to do is you got to make sure your feet are inside the blanket and you're good. All the monsters leave you alone.
There was one where people were like camping, just like us right now. Actually, just like this.
Okay. Yeah.
And it was like it kept poking its head out behind like trees, and like they had it in video, where it would like poke its head out and like check them out, and like see what they were doing. It was
I
fucking
I
terrifying.
feel like we watched that in that one world. I feel like I remember that. That them poking out in the trees or something. Now I don't want to go camping.
Terrifying.
I don't want to go camping anymore. And it sounded fun. But now it's not so fun anymore. I'm scared. I'm not ready for October.
Come camp. Just come camp here. Safe place to camp.
No, I'm scared. There might be, who
Ain't
knows?
nothing to be scared of here.
Yeah, there's plenty to be scared of, okay? The dark is scary.
Like what?
I don't know.
Stay in the
boogeyman.
camper with me.
Well, something
It's not dark
might,
in here.
What if someone's looking through the window?
Then I wouldn't know because I have tinted windows and you can't even see them. So at nighttime, it just looks like a mirror.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Wait,
Because I
how
don't
did
like
you-
looking out the window at night.
How did you get tinted windows? I came with the camper?
Yeah, they're just tinted because it's the camper. But then when I have the lights on, like if I had the lights off, I'd be able to see out of them, kind of.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that'd be terrifying, though. Especially when you're in the middle of nowhere. I'm scared.
Genuinely, one of my greatest fears, to be honest with you, is something looking in the window at night.
What if it's like a squirrel?
No, I
So
don't like things looking at me, man. Like, don't
True.
fucking look at me, like-
I know. Don't you hear that?
Like if I don't know, like if I don't know that something or somebody is looking at me, don't fucking look at me. Like, what are you doing? Like,
Yeah, just that.
creepy.
You hear that person out there looking at us? Don't look at us. Okay, we don't like being looked at. All right. And what's crazy, I don't know if it's an actual sense, but you can feel when something's looking at you. I don't know if it's a sense
no,
that we have.
It's like that. It's dread, the sense of
'Cause
dread.
I think
what that
animals.
is.
I want to say animals have the sense. I think they sometimes can sense
Yeah,
when something's.
no, they
looking
do.
at
So it's a natural thing that like got passed down from when we were kind of like animals in a sense. Where it's like it's some kind. I forgot what the sense is. I don't know exactly what it's called, but it is there. It is definitely there.
Yeah, you can feel. Cause I mean I've.
When you, because what it is when you're, so when you're walking through the woods or something,
Yeah.
every time you get close to crickets or something, they get quiet.
Yeah.
Like
do.
immediate, like the ones that are immediately there. Now, what's more scary than walking through the woods, but not only the crickets that are just in front of you go quiet, but the entire woods go quiet. Every single bug that you were hearing just stops,
Why would that happen?
and it's just complete silence. That's when the supernatural shit happens. That's when the scary shit out in the woods, the scary man in the woods and shit. That's when that happens.
Oh, true. Yeah,
Is
because
when
there's no
everything goes quiet.
there's no reason for everything to go quiet. There's no reason.
Exactly.
They always going.
Well, they'll also everything in the area, like it'll go quiet from like animals too. So like if you hear quiet spots, you can like almost track something at night using sound.
Now these shadows are scaring me. I'm scared now. Now I'm scared. Now I can't. It's over.
Did
It's
you
gonna
notice that
get
we
me.
actually have shadows?
Yeah, I know. That's why I keep seeing like there's like shadows of like those plants. It looks like a big spider. I see a big spider out there. It's got.
You ever
I see
seen the movie
leg.
Eight-Legged? You ever see Eight-Legged Freaks?
Why is it, that sounds familiar? I don't think so.
It's like a movie with like giant spiders.
I might have seen it real quick. I haven't seen the full thing, but I do remember
it's a
giant
really
spiders.
dumb fucking movie.
Yeah, I
Really
would have
dumb
figured.
fucking movie, to be honest.
They need a good spider one. They don't have any good spider ones.
Movies? So here's the question: I can upload movies into my summer car and watch them in my summer car.
Why would you do that?
What movies do I want to do this with?
Why would you do that? Just go watch the movie.
But the immersion.
I guess so. I don't know. something scary. I guess it's It's going on a Halloween.
Canonically, it's 1995 in the game.
Is that when
What
Halloween
movies
came
were
out?
1995?
I don't know. Halloween was probably
I
out.
actually don't know what year did Halloween come out.
My mom's been watching Halloween.
I think that movie came out in the 70s.
Yeah, I said my mom's been watching Halloween since she was little. My mom's like, I don't know, 40 something, 50. I don't know what she is, 50.
1978.
Yeah, there you go. Like
Yeah,
I've said, I think I said this.
that.
I think I said this last one. I hate Halloween, like the movie Halloween. I just don't like it. He doesn't do anything, but I think that's why he's scary. It's because she just like turns, looks outside of her classroom, and he's just sitting there staring at him. That's all he does, and it's scary. I don't like when he just sits there
He
staring.
like doesn't make a sound.
No, it's just
Jason too. I don't like Jason either.
I never really watched Jason.
Jason never really itched my scratch for fucking horror movies. Like dumb,
I never watched
fucking
Jason.
campy
Yeah,
horror movie.
I don't
Like,
really-
look,
I don't really care for
Halloween
him.
is fucking great. Now you know what the best one was Freddy
What?
Krueger.
I never watched
Freddy
Freddy Krueger
Krueger, man.
until last year in VR chat in the horror world. They went through. I saw one of them. It's where I don't even know which one it was.
Did it seem newer or did it seem older?
I just know he was a nurse. He turned into a nurse, and someone had sex with her, or something, and it was actually Freddy. He was like dressed up as a nurse.
It sounds
Remember
like
that?
the older ones when they
Yeah,
were still funny. You gotta watch the third movie. That's the best one. Is the third one.
I think Freddy always scared me as a kid because
in
I
the
didn't want to
third
fall
one-
asleep.
In the third one, Toby, the band Dawkin made a song for it, and it's like, "We're the dream warriors, don't wanna sleep no more." It's like the fucking shit.
I was scared of Freddy because I didn't want to go to sleep.
That's
why I
the
never
best
watched him.
part about Freddy is he's the
So-
scariest one. What's
so-
What's more evil than making sleep scary?
That
Sleep's
is-
how you get away from the scary.
Well, no,
Like-
because you have nightmares. So what happens when you have Freddy in your nightmare? Because I guarantee, obviously, there's going to be people that have that in their nightmare. That's got to be the scariest thing of all time.
Here's the scariest thing about it was technically Freddy Krueger's based on a relatively true
Like a cryptid or anything?
thing that was like, no, not a cryptid, but like a relatively true phenomena that was happening. And then Wes Craven, the director, actually started having horrible, horrible nightmares, and that plus research and finding out that people like have like had dreams where they died in their dreams or like get injured in their dreams, then they would wake up and be injured.
And die?
And,
They would die from it?
Yeah, yeah, it's happened before.
Oh, great. Now I'm not sleeping tonight.
But that's where it came from. That's where the idea came from, was actual nightmares that were actually happening.
I mean, people have. I mean, it's called night terrors. I think night terrors are one of the worst things of all time. I've heard they're really bad.
Dude, what about sleep paralysis?
Oh yeah, I've also heard that. Oh, that's. Oh, yeah. These are things that like really scare me because they're real. Sleep paralysis is a real thing. You know what I mean? Like it's.
One of my there's a friend I have on Facebook, I think, that has sleep paralysis. She was like, made a post and was like, I haven't had an episode of sleep paralysis in like 3 to 4 years, but I just did last night. But thankfully, my sleep paralysis monster was a fucking like kid in a ghost, like a
Thank
sheep
God!
ghost
What do you mean?
costume.
Thank God! That's terrifying. Some
She
random
was
kid
like,
coming in.
She was like, at least, I mean, sleep paralysis demons have been pretty bad from what I've heard people describe of them. So that doesn't seem that bad.
That oh,
in
it just makes
comparison.
my stomach knot right now. Just thinking of like, because you're actually your brain's awake, so you're actually in your bed, in your room, in real life, so the monster
I
can
mean,
come in when you're there, and you're like,
I
that's
know
terrifying.
friends. I have friends that have had that like sleep paralysis episodes where they're sitting there and then they like are stuck
Like,
there while there's somebody sitting at the foot of their bed just staring at them. And they're just stuck there.
oh,
They can't move anything but their
I
eyes.
I want to cry. That makes me why actually I feel like crying. That's the worst
It
thing
just
of all
happens.
time.
And
It's
that's the worst part about it is it just happens.
I'm getting really scared. That's scary. He doesn't even have to do anything. He literally can just sit there on my head of my
Mhm.
bed and just
Well, that's
stare
what
at
they
you.
do. They usually don't like they're not like danger. Still in like reality, it's at the end of the day, it's still technically a dream. Just a
Yeah,
very fucking scary, realistic one
but
that's
usually
like
in your
mixed in
when
with
I
your
have
reality.
but when I have a nightmare, usually it is something I'm getting stabbed or something. You know, usually it's something like that. I don't think they're just staring at
Sleep
me.
paralysis is that plus like you remember like what is it? Augmented reality?
Yes, that's a mixture of like
So like
virtual and real world together,
so
right?
like yeah, so like when you have like Pokemon Go, but you can
Yes,
make
yes,
it
that's
like
augmented.
your
Yep, yep, yep.
room and you
I've done that
like
in a game
you
in
know
MetaQuest 3. There was like these portals that open up. It was the coolest thing I've ever seen.
yeah,
Uh,
so it's like your
it
room. Now
yeah,
think that,
but
but
like it's
think
like
nightmare,
real. Yeah, and the
think
monster looks real.
nightmare, and you're
You're
sleeping. Your
stuck.
body is sleeping, so you can't move.
But
So it's
another thing,
basically augmented nightmare.
but I don't think I would be staring. I sleep under my blanket, so I wouldn't even be able to see the demon unless he in my thing he picked up my blanket
You
and I
even
saw.
cover your face?
Yeah.
Dude, I like I do that when I'm like really cold, but like
Well,
the breathing in and out of my own air, like
so
it starts
I'm trying to
getting
think
real
here.
stale very fast.
So when I sleep, I
That's
put
a
the
good
blanket
way to
over.
suffocate, you know that, right?
I put it. I've been doing it for 30 years. I'm fine. Maybe
You
okay. Maybe
gotta
it's not
at least stick your nose out.
okay. Maybe it's not a full. I put it over the back of my head, and I guess the front of my face is out, but I can't really see anything. Like
Yeah.
it's just like a little, just like a little bit. Like I'm
Like if
mostly under my blanket.
as long as your sniffer's out,
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah. It
mean, it's
is, but the
fine.
whole back of like my whole body is covered. Like the blanket like comes over to my forehead, and I'm like
Yeah,
a
you're
little
like a
bit
little
is out.
blankie.
And I'm usually laying on the side where there's just a wall and my cat, so there's not really anything I could see. When I'm laying on the other side, again I can't really see any. There's nothing really to see out there. So even if I had a sleep paralysis, maybe I'd hear something. They don't
Yeah.
like so I wouldn't even really have anything. Thank God. Thank God I sleep like that. That would suck to like just sleep on your back and you're just like on your back like this and you just see something on the foot of your bed. But I don't have to deal with that. Thank God. I think I used to sleepwalk when I was little. I think I was sleepwalking a couple times.
Sorry, the puppy was chewing on my super expensive guitar.
Do you have to take
Strap.
them out or no? We only have like 30 more minutes. I don't know if do you think they'll be all right.
Yeah, I think they'll be fine. She
We have something like that.
just occupied herself with another toy.
Um, I was saying, oh yeah, but I guess I used to sleepwalk sometimes when I was little. That's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently, I peed in a trash can. That was what I did when I was sleepwalking.
When you were sleeping?
I
That's
I guess
crazy.
I know. Thank you. It's probably because every time I'm in my dream, I always have to pee. Every time, I always go to bed and I have to
You know,
pee.
I had a friend that peed in a trash can on purpose one time.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay.
So like,
Was
Do you remember in school when you were like, Mr.
Oh, it's a
Teacher,
school thing.
Mr.
Okay, yeah.
Teacher, can I go to the potty? I gotta go potty. Can I go to
Yeah,
the
and
potty?
that one mean teacher would be like, "No, you can't," and you'd be like, "Well, I'm just gonna pee in my pants or on the floor."
Exactly. So that teacher fucking told my buddy no. So what'd he do? He walked to the front of the class, whipped his fucking dick out, and pissed in the trash can right there.
That's
Sure as shit.
that dude got some balls.
He did. No, he's awesome. I love that guy. I love that guy. Me and him's had a great time.
I would assume he got in trouble.
Do you remember? Do you remember Robin Big? Oh, he got in
Yeah.
a lot of trouble. Do you
What
remember
do
that
you-
Robin Big show?
I do, yeah.
It has to do with him. It has to do with him. It's
Okay.
related. So you know the guy's Big Black, right?
Yep. I loved
Well,
him.
we
Yeah.
used to call my buddy Big White because he was big, but he was a white guy.
Uh-huh.
We called him Big White, and he would come skateboarding with us and stuff, and it was fun. But one day we were skateboarding, and this motherfucker straight up broke his arms fucking sideways. Like
Ew.
we were hanging out, like we were skateboarding in the Target parking lot. And we weren't even doing tricks or anything. We were just skating to the grocery store. We weren't even like doing anything. We were just traveling.
Mm-hmm.
So that was
And he
our like transport back in the day. And he just fell over and fucking broke his arm. We had to call the ambulance. Like it was nutso.
Oh my god. He sounds like a fun dude.
Yeah.
That dude.
No, he's great. He rides motorcycles down.
He's got confidence. I'll tell you that. I couldn't just pee in
Yeah,
front of
he's
a whole
great.
classroom. I get pee shy.
Well,
You
I
know,
love that guy.
I
Yeah.
can't do it. I can't even. You know what? I can't even
That
pee out
story
in the
changed
wild.
a few times. That story changed one time where he pooped in the trash can, but I don't believe
What's
that
that?
one.
He.
It changed one time where he pooped in the trash can, but I don't believe that.
I'm pee shy. Okay, I can't even in the wild like this. I can't even go outside. I gotta find a bathroom. I can't do it, even if I'm by myself. Can't do it. I'm not a
Well,
wild
here's the
animal.
question.
Okay,
I mean, I have a bathroom technically.
I don't like. I just talked to a girl 3 days ago. She's like, She literally told me. She said there was a spider in my bathroom, so I went pee outside. I said, "What? What do you mean? What? I can't do that. Like that's just like other people can do it so easily. They're just like they can just like go outside.
Hey,
I
so-
can't do it. I don't know why.
I ate a chicken thigh.
That quick? You just ate a
Mhm.
Oh. Is it a breaded?
Mhm.
You know, I don't really like breaded chicken. The only thing
It's
I
not
do,
called breaded chicken. It's called
It-
fried chicken.
it's the same
Get it
thing.
right.
Okay, it's the same thing.
It's fried chicken.
It's
fried
breaded and it's
chicken.
fried. Okay.
No, because sometimes breaded chicken sounds like that fucking audacity that they like bread it and then put it in the fucking oven, which is gross.
Oh yeah, that does. Okay, but when I have fried chicken or breaded, okay, either, I just eat the
You
skin
don't
off
like
of it.
KFC?
I just eat the skin off of it. That's it. I just give me the skin.
That's the best part.
I
That's
know.
what I
don't.
kind of just did, really.
I literally I'll eat the skin and then I'll take like a bite, maybe two, into the chicken. I'm like, nah, that's good enough for me. I don't really want the rest. That's usually what I do. I don't
So what you
like.
got to do is you take the skin off,
Yeah.
set it on the plate, right? And then you take a fork and you get all the meat out that you want, right?
And then mix it with
You hear
it.
me out? You following?
Okay.
No, listen. You're following?
Okay.
You
No.
get your piece of bread. You get your piece of bread, right? And you put the meat on the bread.
Uh-huh.
Then you take the skin that you took off, put it on the bread. Then you take another piece of bread and you make a sandwich. and then you put it in your face, and it's
Okay, that sounds pretty
delicious.
good. You know, is why don't they have why don't they ever make anything for just the skin? I don't know what they can do with it. Okay,
Well,
but like
that's
just
the best. That's the best fucking part of like
I know, just take
literally
the skin
like on
off and make like
Thanksgiving.
bites out of it or something. I don't know. Like
On Thanksgiving, like the skin on the turkey. Me and my
I for,
mom like fist fight each other over it.
I forgot that Thanksgiving's coming up. I've been so worried about Halloween and Christmas. I forgot about Thanksgiving. Oh, I
Yeah.
love Thanksgiving. It's my
Uh-huh.
favorite day
Yeah.
to just stuff my face and you have an
Mhm.
excuse. You're like, it's Thanksgiving.
Mhm. Mhm.
You can just be the fattest person ever. It's awesome. But it always ends early. You stuff your face, then you're ready for bed.
Toby,
What?
I am gonna spend Thanksgiving alone this year.
Nice. I kind of
Yeah.
do. But yours alone is different. You know, I'll be seeing
I
family.
didn't even
but
eat turkey last year, dude.
That is so
I'm
sad.
not doing it again. I'm not doing it again.
You
This
need
year,
so-
I'm gonna
look.
at least make a turkey.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
even
make
if
a
you're
turkey.
alone, okay? I need you to have a turkey, even if it's an alone turkey.
Yeah, I'm
okay?
gonna make a turkey. Cause look, one year we tried to do rotisserie chickens, and let me tell
Yeah,
you, that was
that's
not the
not-
fucking move.
I'm sure it's fine. Like rotisserie chicken's good, but it's you
No,
gotta have turkey.
it was the worst rotisserie. It was the worst rotisserie chicken I ever had in my life.
It
was
wasn't even a
terrible. I
good
couldn't
one.
even eat it. No, we got two of them
Yeah.
to like feed everybody, and it was just terrible. I think it was just terrible because I wanted fucking turkey. I wanted turkey, but we
Yeah, it's the
didn't
one
have it, you know?
time
It's
where
just like,
I know
ugh.
you can get turkey. I think whenever you want, you can go buy a big turkey, right? Like,
I
can't you
think
do that
so.
anytime? I don't even know.
Maybe.
But like,
Maybe.
but Thanksgiving is just the one time it's just a big you gotta have turkey. It's the one time.
You can buy parts of a turkey, like you can buy turkey breast all year round.
Like turkey, I guess turkey. Like turkey's not even my favorite part of the skin. Yes, the skin and the scraps. The scraps are my favorite part of the turkey. What's all the juices in the stuffing, and it's just a big glob of mess.
You know
that's,
something?
God.
I actually don't like. I don't like stuffing.
You don't like stuffing? Not even mixed with all the scraps and the juice and the garbage that's all
No.
down there at the end of the turkey.
You know what's crazy? You know what's funny? You know what's funny is the stuffing that's inside of the turkey is technically poisonous.
Well, you know, it doesn't
Do you ever get
anything.
sick after? Do you ever get sick after Thanksgiving? You ever like shit your brains out or anything?
No, I don't think
No.
I have leftovers and I eat it again. I eat it for like the next 2 days.
Because what that does that it does add flavor, but the bread also absorbs like any toxins that the bird's putting out or
Yeah,
anything
that makes
like
sense.
that. Like it
'Cause you're putting
sucks
it
that
in
out of the
raw.
bird.
You're putting it in raw in the
Yeah.
raw
And
chicken
if you look
or raw
at the
turkey. Sorry.
packaging, like the
Yep.
packaging and stuff like that on stuffing, it actually says on the package,
What?
"Don't eat out of the bird." Like make the one you're gonna eat separate
Yeah.
than the one that's in the bird.
Then what's
Like,
the
put
point
it
of being in the bird?
but don't eat it in the bird.
What's
For
the point
flavor,
of that?
it adds flavor. It adds flavor to the meat.
Oh man, wait, no, I have been doing it my whole life for like 20 years. We take that stuffing out, we put it in a bowl,
Yeah.
and we eat that thing.
On
Oh yeah.
So on Thanksgiving this year, take
Yeah.
the box of stuffing and like read it
Yeah.
and like find it and then point it out to whoever's cooking and be like,
It'd be my mom.
what?
That could be why I'm always sick around Christmas, but I'm not crapping. I usually get the flu. I usually get the flu and like COVID or something. It's coming up. I've already been
Dude,
sick these past couple days.
I hope that my grandpa actually brings my heater or like a heater to me, like he said he's going to.
Yeah, it's starting to get a little cold.
Let me tell you. So, I ran my heater for like a week or two because it was fucking getting cold, you know?
Yeah.
I am now out of propane gas.
From a week?
Hank Hill. I need to call Hank
True.
Hill.
You know, I didn't even think of that. Propane only has a certain amount of use. If you're just using a propane tank.
Yeah, you gotta fill it. You gotta fill it up.
I didn't even think of that. That's got to be expensive,
Yeah.
isn't it? How much is propane?
I have no idea. To
And
be
is it just?
honest,
It's not just like a small one that goes on a grill. Is it like a big one,
it's like two big ones.
like big tall standing ones?
No,
He's
they're
like-
attached to the camper. They're like the size of if you took like a normal grill one and like stacked two of them on top of each other.
so two propanes last you a week if you left on the heater.
No,
About
no, it was already kind of empty by the time I started running it.
so what? A couple weeks, a month? Or is it?
It would last me a while.
Well, that's fine if you can just get yeah. But yeah, like I don't know. I would imagine propane is expensive. I'd imagine it's not that cheap. But I mean, neither is
mean,
heat.
I'm about to get an electric heater too, so that'll help.
Yeah, just don't burn down your camper.
I just hope that I'm able to get. I just want to get working soon. Like I'm just ready to get
Yeah.
working, so that I can start getting money, and then I can start paying my bills.
This is the
That's
best.
the goal.
It's also the best time for having money. Thanksgiving, Halloween,
I
Christmas.
know.
It's the
I
best
know.
time.
I need to buy. So like literally, like the past couple of days. So I have a bunch of orange and green Christmas lights somewhere in my in either in the camper somewhere or
Mhm.
in my car somewhere or both. They could be in multiple places.
Oh, you want to put it
I
up
have
for
multiple
Halloween?
strings of them. I would love to put them up for Halloween. And then for
That'd be nice.
Christmas, I'm gonna get so many boxes of those cheap ass fucking like outside Christmas lights you can get. I'm gonna line the entire like every edge of the camper. I'm gonna line with Christmas
That's
lights.
gonna be awesome.
like,
That's
you
gonna be
can-
so cool.
So like you can tell it's
Would-
a camper from any angle that you're looking at it, but like
Uh-huh.
it'll be like the angles of it, just with the lights.
That's awesome. Would you get if you had a Starbucks or
Yeah.
Dunkin' next to you? Would you have pumpkin spice all the time, or you don't do that for Halloween?
I would probably do one.
That's it.
I usually get
man.
one, and then I go back to my normal coffee order.
It's time for pumpkin spice. Not
As
only
I said earlier in the podcast,
Okay,
earlier
do
in
they
the
have
podcast,
apple?
I said it. I prefer the apple.
Okay,
If
do they have
had
apple?
apple, I'd probably do apple. I'd probably do apple coffee a lot.
I wonder why they don't do
Ooh,
that.
I'm gonna look that up. I bet that exists, and I'm gonna find some.
Yeah, why don't
That's
they do
gonna
like
be- I'm
apple
gonna probably be into it.
cider, apple pie
That's
coffee or
so
something?
that's the way that I drink like coffee that you brew.
Wait, so what? You have apple
yeah,
creamer?
when I drink like actual coffee, ooh, I bet it would be in the creamer, and it would be like apple cinnamon. Ooh, I bet that'd be good.
There. I'm trying to. I usually know all the creamers. There might be something apple. I don't remember. They have to.
So, fucking, when I drink coffee, it's got to be the fucking hipster coffee. Like I've got
What's
to
that?
drink hipster coffee, like the super nice expensive coffee that comes in a little bag that's got all sorts of different crazy flavors. My favorite one that I found so far was a hazelnut. It was a hazelnut coffee.
What do you get it? Do you get it from
It's
like
so
Amazon or
fucking
something?
good. You can get them. You can get them. There's some at Walmart, but I was getting them. I was
The heck are they
getting
called?
like a bunch of different flavors at that weird giant international market that was up by my house. Like they just had a giant selection of coffee, so I would get like a different flavor of coffee every time I'd need it. You know.
Yeah, I actually haven't. I hadn't had coffee in like 4 days. I've been drinking Monster, and maybe that's why I've had a headache. I don't know.
Man,
Because
I
of
haven't
anything.
had fucking coffee in like 4 months.
How are you surviving?
I'm not. I'm not.
Now,
I keep having the option to buy like grinds of coffee, and I have a coffee maker, but I want my fucking caramely girl coffee.
just get the caramel creamer, and you can put a lot in there. and it'll be real sweet.
It's good, but I want my like slushy.
Well, I know it's not as I know it's not as good. Now, when you have
I'm gonna
coffee,
come
it's
to
gonna
your
like
house. Come to Toby. Let me move into your house. You got the
no.
espresso machine.
I
You got
do.
the machine that makes you got the machine that makes the frappuccino coffee like I drink.
I said, what? Now when you have coffee, it's gonna like really wake you up. It's probably gonna really work because you haven't had in a long
Well,
time.
no, I have so much fucking sugar in my coffee that it's probably just gonna be like, ugh.
Oh, oh yeah. You just have all sugar in there.
Yeah.
Where's the
I
caffeine?
get a large. Okay, I go to Dunkin' Donuts and I say, let me get a large frozen caramel coffee with extra caramel, please. No
Oh
whipped
my
cream.
god. You don't like whipped cream?
No.
Why not? Whipped
I
cream's
feel like it ruins the coffee. It literally ruins my day. If I go to a Dunkin'
I,
Donuts and order my coffee like that, and they give me a coffee with fucking whipped cream on it, most of the time I stop in their parking lot and
yeah.
throw the whipped cream out on the ground, like wherever I'm like at.
It's how
Like I
it's
throw it in the
fruit.
middle of their parking lot.
I mean, it does make it a little bit more milky, I guess, but that's usually later if you don't drink
No,
it
once you
fast
get
enough.
down to it makes the ice melt funny. It makes the ice melt different, and it just ruins the texture. And like Dunkin' Donuts, fucking
That's at the
whipped cream is
bottom
like
of the coffee,
waxy.
though.
It's like all waxy, and it's all like, and it's like I don't like this. And
I mean, that's
I
it.
like to enjoy my entire coffee, and that just
I,
ruins it for me.
I like to lick off the whipped cream, like off the top of
Look,
it.
I
You know?
like whipped cream by itself, just not in my coffee. Not
Yeah,
in my fucking coffee. Don't put it on my coffee, and
you gotta.
don't put it on my fucking milkshake either. You can put it on normal ice cream, but don't put it on my
Man,
fucking milkshake. Anything that I'm drinking, I don't want whipped cream on that shit.
I got a milkshake like 2 months ago, and man, I haven't had a milkshake in I don't even know. I never have milkshakes like ever. I never have
I
them.
regularly drink milkshakes. There's a
And
new one at McDonald's right now. You should try it. It's cotton
a
candy
new
one.
that doesn't sound very good. That doesn't sound good.
What are you talking about? Cotton candy
I don't like
flavor is the
cotton
best
candy.
flavor in the world. It's
I
like
don't like
blue raspberry though.
I
Blue
guess it's
raspberry
okay.
milkshake.
I'd rather just have vanilla. I want my vanilla.
Be adventurous.
I am just out with my milkshakes.
No,
Okay.
just a little adventurous. Just
But
add a
I
little bit of chocolate. Then you get a little bit of strawberry sometime, and then sometime you gotta slip out of the comfort zone and get some like cotton candy flavor. You know, it's like the equivalent of like experimenting with fucking whips and chains a little bit. You know what I mean? You gotta spice it up a little bit every now and then.
you're right. But I had a milkshake from like an actual restaurant, and it was like great. Like I never knew milkshakes were so good
Oh, dude, they're so good.
because I never
You've
have
never
them.
made
I
them at
don't-
home?
No, I don't know how. How do you make
When I
'em?
was a kid, it's really easy. So you get a blender, right?
Okay.
You got a blender.
Somewhere.
So you get a blender, okay? You put a bunch of ice cream in there, right? Like as much as
Uh-huh.
that you feel like it should be in there, right? You know, fill it up a little
Okay.
bit. And you put like a little bit of milk in there, not a lot of bit of milk, but like maybe the like I don't know, it's like let's say that's your cup. I fill it to like there with milk, something like that, right?
Was
Just
it?
like a nice little pour of milk, and then you take a couple of spoons of sugar or honey or whatever flavors you want or anything like that, right? And then you turn that blender on and you let it go until it's all silky smooth, and then you pour that shit in a cup and you consume with your mouth.
But I like my milkshakes a little bit more thick. Feel a little thickness to it. I like it like
That's why I don't. That's why I said don't use much milk. That's how you decide how thick your milkshake is how much milk you put in it.
yeah. I mean I don't
So like
mind it running. But I don't even
if you want a thicker milkshake, like if you want
Yeah.
a thicker milkshake, put less milk. If you
Makes
want
sense.
a thinner milkshake, you put more milk.
I kind of want to try it now. I want to get the half baked Ben and Jerry's and put it in a blender, and then have that.
I've done
Now
it.
I
It's
want
good.
Now I want half-baked Ben and Jerry's. I'm gonna have to order some. I need it.
I have a Dairy Queen here.
I haven't been since I was little. I don't go anymore. And I lived right next to one. I could have walked there. I never went.
I had a blizzard. I just had a blizzard a couple of weeks ago, actually.
Oh, I miss them, man. They're so good. Like a cookie dough blizzard.
I had a cotton candy one. I had a cotton candy.
What's with you and cotton candy?
I
cotton
love
candy
it.
toothpaste?
Okay, it's my favorite. I would if they had it.
Oh my god.
Right? Look, I love cotton candy flavor. Okay, literally, it's my favorite flavor in the entire world.
Do you like actual cotton candy?
Literally, yes, it's my favorite candy.
It's gross. I don't like cotton candy.
The blue one specifically. Blue cotton candy is my favorite.
No,
look,
I don't like cotton candy.
Look, and then so like back when I had like an actual like vape device and not like just these disposables that I smoke now.
Yeah.
The flavor that I smoked in it
was cotton candy.
Straight up blue cotton candy. It was blue cotton candy. So I was walking around blowing around blue cotton candy clouds, baby. Woo!
Oh my god.
I was one of those vape bros, man. I was bad about it. I had an RDA and everything. Like I was building my own coil. Well, I was installing built coils, but I know how to install a coil to an RDA. Oh yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna do Christmas lights. I'm gonna do Halloween stuff. I figure I have a giant fucking yard. At some point, like if I have money, I'm gonna start buying like cheap, like Christmas, like giant, like inflatables and stuff that people don't want anymore. I'm just gonna put like a shitload of them out there.
I mean, you could fit it. All right, everybody. This is going to be the end of episode 6. Well, like we said, if you're listening on Spotify, come over and check the YouTube. Okay, we're in a nice, beautiful world. I've been looking at it this whole time. It looks really pretty. I like the angle, everything. Everything looks really nice. So if you're listening on Spotify, come over to the YouTube. I believe we don't know if
you're watching on YouTube, come to the Spotify.
Exactly, other way around. The Spotify does pretty well. I would assume you just search up 2 Fricks, and it should pop up on either side.
Sure is.
But yeah, this was a great episode. Every episode that we have I think it's a successful episode. I don't think there's ever been an episode that we're not proud of. It's been a fun time. We're gonna try to do. I think we should stick to a little bit areas like this, a little bit spookier in fall time, stuff like that.
I like it.
I like it a lot. But thank you so much for listening, either listening on Spotify or YouTube. Thank you for everybody who listens to us. Hopefully you got some nice waffles today. Hopefully you and your family had some nice waffles at Waffle House. Hope you guys enjoyed yourself at Waffle House, because that's what they all did, right?
Yep.
They all went to Waffle House.
Yep, because you guys went to Waffle House. If you did as I said, they're probably just now arriving, Toby. They're probably just now getting there. They're about to enjoy their Waffle House.
Okay,
they're pulling into the parking lot now.
Okay, so if you haven't ate your Waffle House yet, enjoy. I don't know what it tastes like, but you're gonna love it. Okay, you're gonna love it. And but I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Hope you have a great rest of your week. We will be back next week. We're going to be recording on Mondays, and they'll probably be releasing on Wednesdays instead of Fridays. But you guys have a great rest of your week. Thank you for all the people again listening. We are going to go now. You guys have a great rest of your week. Bye.
Bye.